Hey, this is James. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you could be here. I am the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, and it's really late. I fell asleep, and I do actually have another channel, and if you're interested in biblical content and you're a Christian, you can go to my other channel, just listed under my name. But I was waiting for that video to upload to the internet, and then I fell asleep. So I'm not doing every bowl game. I'm doing every bowl that the Big 12 is in, and a few others. So there's 13 here that I'm making predictions on. So here we go. Number one, Fiesta Bowl. You got Michigan versus TCU. I am picking the Horned Frogs. I believe that Max Duggan can will a team to victory, and TCU's wide receivers are very good. I don't think Michigan has seen anything like this. I'll go with the Peach Bowl. Georgia versus Ohio State. Georgia's defense isn't as good as they were last year, but they're just basically outscoring everybody. So I'm picking the Bulldogs. BYU is going to eventually be in the Big 12 next year. So I got the New Mexico Bowl. BYU is playing SMU. I actually saw 2 SMU games this year. Of course, them being in Dallas. But I'm actually going to go with SMU with this one. They've got, I forgot, it's so late. Their quarterback transferred from Texas to SMU a couple years ago, so he's pretty good. Armed Forces Bowl, Baylor versus Air Force. I know that the Baylor fans are not happy having to play a bowl game in TCU Stadium. I think the Baylor Bears, at least the football team, is going to use that frustration against Air Force, and I'm picking Baylor to win that one. Liberty Bowl, Kansas versus Arkansas. I know that Arkansas is favored, but I believe that with the bowl practices, that Kansas' starting quarterback, he's very mobile. He'll get back in rhythm. So I'm actually going to pick Kansas on this one. Texas Bowl, you have Texas Tech versus Ole Miss. You're not exactly happy about this one because I felt that Oklahoma State should have been in this bowl, but I don't like Ole Miss at all, and I do believe that Texas Tech's got a pretty good team, so I'm going to go with the Red Raiders. The Cheez-It Bowl, that's in Orlando. You got OU versus Florida State. Now, I'm going to be rooting for the Sooners to win because they're still technically in the Big 12. But Florida State's pretty good, so I'm going to go with Florida State. It's just, that's so close. Orlando, Jacksonville, it's not that far. Not Jacksonville. Tallahassee. It's practically going to be a home game for the Seminoles. So, speaking of home games, the Alamo Bowl is Texas versus Washington, and the Longhorns are going to have. That's going to be just big time home field advantage, and that's why I'm picking the Longhorns. I don't know if Bijan Robinson's going to play in that game. If he doesn't, then Washington has a chance. Like I said, the Gator Bowl, the only reason I put this on here is because I like South Carolina. And they're playing Notre Dame. And this is very similar to the Alamo Bowl that, South Carolina being so close to Florida. So So I'm going to go with the Gamecocks on this one. Really do think that Spencer Rattler has got it figured out finally as far as South Carolina's offense is concerned. I mean, they've beaten both Clemson and there was somebody else they had a victory over that was possibly going to make the playoff, but because I'm trying to think who it was. I think they beat LSU as well. So anyway, but towards the end of the season, they were playing really well. Oh no! It was they beat Clemson, and then they also beat Tennessee. Interesting that both of those teams made the Orange Bowl, but South Carolina has victories over both of them. Sugar Bowl, you got Alabama versus Kansas State. A lot of people are comparing this to the last time that Alabama did not make the playoff, and they had to play OU in the Sugar Bowl, and a lot of the players weren't up for it. I'm not picking Kansas State for that reason. I'm picking Kansas State because I think Will Howard is playing at a very high level now. He is drastically better than he was 2 years ago. When I saw Oklahoma State versus Kansas State in Manhattan in 2020, Will Howard was if there was any sort of pressure at all from the defense, it would rattle him, it would fluster him. But now he is making deep throws and being very accurate on the deep ball, and he's not your typical run pass option quarterback, but he can definitely throw short, medium, and long. He has improved to the point where he may be eventually a pro prospect. So, Rose Bowl, Utah versus Penn State. Granted, Penn State's only 2 losses are to Michigan and Ohio State, and they're both in the playoff. But to me, Utah beat USC twice, which is very difficult to do. And I just think Utah is a better team, so I'm going to go with the Utes. Military Bowl, you have UCF versus Duke. The Knights are a really good football team, and the only time that I really felt like they were not going to win was the game they played against Tulane in the American, the AAC championship game. So I'm going to go with UCF. Fenway Bowl is, I think it's really interesting that they're going to play a bowl game inside of Fenway Park where the Red Sox play. But you got Cincinnati versus Louisville, and I'm going to go with Cincinnati on that one. So I'm going to go sleep, and hopefully when I get up, I will edit this video and get it posted to the internet. So if you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel, trying to get it to 1,000 before the end of the year. I know that's a very lofty goal. May not get there, but we're going to try. I will tell you this, next month, or not next month, yeah, it's December, January. In January, I'm going to go see my mom in Florida. I'm very much looking forward to that. Her birthday, she'll turn 70. My goal in going on that trip also is I want to get at least a video of UCF's football stadium, the Bounce House. I want to get a video of Florida, the Swamp, and I want to get a video of Florida State. From everything I've seen in pictures, it's an absolutely gorgeous football stadium. So, for those of you who've been watching for a long time, or even if you've just recently started watching, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. I know your time is valuable, and I know for Oklahoma State fans, that's oh shoot. I did not catch that. I totally missed Oklahoma State's bowl. I feel so. It's like early in the morning. I have no idea why I didn't put it on there. Well, I don't want to end on a. I'll just write it in. I don't even remember the name of the bowl, but it's Oklahoma State versus Wisconsin. And for me, to be honest, this is a 50-50 game because Oklahoma State lost Spencer Sanders to the portal. Wisconsin lost their starting quarterback to the portal. The only way I see Oklahoma State winning this game is if they give Ollie Gordon the ball a lot and they run the football. They managed to finally have success running the football against West Virginia. And they're going to have to do that because Wisconsin's going to run the football and they're going to try to eat up some of the clock. So I'm going to go with Oklahoma State because I said from the very beginning of the year I thought Ollie Gordon was a good, very good running back and had a lot of potential. So sorry about that, guys. It is very late and I'm very tired and I need to go to bed. So thank you for watching and I hope you have a great week. There'll be no video. This video is for Thursday. There'll be no video for Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Saturday, but I will put something on the channel. I may talk a little bit more about conference realignment in the future because there's a lot of chatter now all of a sudden about Colorado because of Deion Sanders being the coach. There's even rumors of them going to the Big Ten. So I may do a conference realignment video later this week. So thank you for watching, and as always, go Pokes.